Now, irrational numbers. Irrational numbers which are denoted by S. Irrational numbers which are denoted by capital S. So what are called irrational numbers? This is what type 5. Irrational numbers are nothing but the numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Just now we discussed about rational numbers. Rational numbers are nothing but what? Which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. But for irrational numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Which numbers we take here which are denoted by capital S which cannot be expressed means we'll have some examples like pi values. Pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, these values we cannot express in the form of P by Q because in a pi there is no exact divisible decimal value, right? And sum of prime root value, suppose if any root is there, like a root in that a prime number, we'll discuss about prime numbers also. Prime root values are also said to be irrational numbers. So root 3, root 2 or root 5, root 7, these all are comes under actually irrational numbers, and we'll discuss about prime numbers later on. So remember here in irrational numbers are what? Which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. And we have some examples of a pi values and root values, and in that prime root values inside of a root should have a prime number, and that is also said to be irrational numbers. Okay, and some logarithm values also there, and logarithms which we can't define in a logarithms, that also comes under what? Irrational numbers. So there we have some examples like log, base, 2, 10, which we cannot define it actually. So like this, some examples are there. Okay, so finally we have types of numbers. In that, first type is natural number which are denoted by N, and the next whole numbers which are denoted by W, and integers which are denoted by Z, rational numbers which are denoted by Q, and irrational numbers which are denoted by S. Like this we have some types, no? Based on these, now we'll see what are called real numbers. What are called real numbers? Real numbers are nothing but, first of all, before going to tell you about real numbers, let me see a Venn diagram of real numbers here. In a Venn diagram, first I'll try to draw a circle inside natural numbers, and the next one more which is whole numbers, and next one more I can take integers, and then last type rational numbers. Here I'll take one more circle. This is what? Irrational. Yeah. What are called real numbers? Real numbers, our chapter name is real numbers, right? So real numbers are nothing but the collection of rational and irrational numbers. The collection of rational and irrational numbers. Both the types numbers are collecting. We get what? Real numbers. I'll explain about it first. So what are called real numbers? Here, this Venn diagram is nothing but which is about real numbers. Real numbers. So real numbers are denoted by capital R. Okay, real numbers are denoted by capital R. The collection of rational and irrational numbers are said to be real numbers, I said, right? So here rational and irrational means, then what about natural whole numbers and integers? You may get it out. See, the starting I told you what, all natural numbers which are containing in what, which are containing in rational numbers, all whole numbers which are containing in rational numbers, all integers which are containing in rational numbers. That means in rational numbers we can see all these three types. So if we mentioned rational numbers means which contained all the types, which is covering all these three types, no? So that the reason we can say what, the collection of rational and irrational means in rational numbers all these three types also covering. So finally here rational numbers are covering all these three types, means in these only we have all the four types totally. So rational numbers and irrational numbers, the collection of rational and irrational numbers means all the five types are covering in this Venn diagram. So that real numbers are nothing but all these four types of five types of numbers. So there is a definition for real numbers. Real numbers are nothing but the collection of rational and irrational numbers are said to be real numbers. So all natural numbers are containing in whole numbers, all natural numbers are containing in integers, all natural numbers are containing in rational numbers. So that we have here a circle which is inside of whole number. That means natural numbers are inside of whole numbers only we have. Natural numbers are inside of integers also we have. Natural numbers are inside of rational numbers also we have. Similarly, whole numbers we take. Whole numbers are containing in integers but not in natural numbers. So that whole numbers are outside of natural numbers but inside of integers. And whole numbers can be containing in rational numbers, so that which are inside of rational and integers but not in inside of natural numbers. Similarly, integers which are containing in rational but not in whole and natural, right? In irrational numbers which are not containing any of these types of numbers, natural or whole or integers or rational numbers, because irrational numbers are which are separately we have, which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, which are a different type of values we have. So finally, what are called real numbers? The real number, our chapter name is real numbers. So real numbers are denoted by R, and in real numbers we have a collection of rational and irrational numbers. This is what a Venn diagram of real numbers. So chapter name real numbers means the collection of rational numbers and irrational numbers are said to be real numbers. Let me see some more types of numbers we have in real numbers. Let's see what are the types. Now, even numbers. Even numbers. Prime numbers. So here prime numbers are nothing but which are divisible by 1 or itself. That means a prime number will have only two factors. A prime number will have only two factors, either 1 or itself as a factor. Let's see how they are actually. So prime numbers which are having only two factors means, let's check out for 2. 2 will come in which table? Which will have only two multiples. That means 1 table 1 2 ja 2, or 2 table 2 1 ja 2. More than these, do we have any possibilities? We don't, right? Similarly, we'll go with 3. If you see 3 will come in 1 3 ja and 3 1 ja. More than this, do we have any more? Let's go with 4. 4 will come in 1 table 1 4 ja, 2 table 2 2 ja, and 3 and 4 table also, right? 4 1 ja. How many factors are there? There are 3, right? 1 4 ja, 2 2 ja, 4 1 ja. So here 3 factors are there. The numbers which are having only 2 factors are called actually prime numbers. So prime numbers are nothing but which will have only 2 factors. 1 r itself. So for 2 we have only 1 r itself, means its own self, right? And here also 1 r itself. But in case of 4 we have more than 2 factors, right? Similarly, go with 5. 5 will have only 2 factors, so that it is a prime number. Go with 6. 6 will have more than 2 factors because 1 6 ja, 2 3 ja 6, 3 2 ja 6, and 6 1 ja 6, more than 2 factors. So finally, what are the prime numbers examples we have, which will start from 2? So 2 3, right? 5 7, not 9, next 11 13. Why not 9? 9 will have more than 2 factors, right? 3 3 ja 9, 9 1 ja 9, 1 9 ja 9, more than 2 factors. So these are called prime numbers. And 1 will not a prime number because which have only 1 factor, that too itself. So prime numbers will start from 2. A number series we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, up to so on. Co-prime numbers. Prime numbers means will have 2 factors, right? Now co-prime numbers. Co-prime number means the numbers which are having, numbers will have a common factor. That means if any p by q form of number is there, like 4 by 2, both the numbers have a common factor. What? 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja. The numbers which are having common factors are said to be co-prime numbers. Suppose if you take 6 12, or else 3 12, 3 1 ja, 3 4 ja, right? So both the numbers have a common factor. Both will come in a same table. So the numbers which are having a common factors are said to be co-prime numbers. What? Co-prime numbers. Now composite numbers. Composite numbers are quite opposite to prime numbers. So composite numbers are nothing but the numbers which have more than 2 factors. The numbers which have more than 2 factors are said to be composite numbers. So in prime numbers we have only 2 factors, right? The remaining, what? Except a prime number, the remaining all numbers are comes under composite numbers. So more than 2 factors mean we take 4 will have more than 2 factors. Is 1 table 1 4 ja, 2 table 2 2 ja, and 4 table 4 1 ja. 3 factors are there. And you go with 6. So more than, here also 2 factors, more than 2 factors we have, that are 1 6 ja, 2 3 ja, 3 2 ja, and 6 1 ja. Like this, all these type of numbers, the numbers which are having more than 2 factors are said to be composite numbers. So we have examples. We can take 4 6 8 9 10 or 12 15. So all these numbers are said to be composite numbers. So prime numbers means which will have only 2 factors, but composite numbers will have more than 2 factors.